Hello and welcome to the online edition of Nightwatch for May 2025. My name is Bill, coming to you from the Sudekum Planetarium here at Adventure Science Center in Nashville. And as always, we'll start off with the moon phases this month. We find the moon will be at first quarter on May 4th, full moon on the 12th, last quarter moon on the 20th, and new moon on the 26th. Looking at planets this month, we find that the planets Jupiter and Mars are both in the western sky at sunset. As our viewing angle changes from the Earth, both planets appear to be moving apart. Jupiter gets lower and lower during the month, while Mars, while moving faster against the backdrop of stars, seems to stay fairly high in the western sky. Back to Jupiter, which is low in the western sky all month, will be getting lower and lower and will set shortly after sunset at the end of May. See the very thin crescent moon passing just above the planet Jupiter on the 28th, low near the horizon in evening twilight. Mars, staying higher in the western sky all month, moves against the backdrop of stars and also moves just above the beautiful Beehive star cluster in the faint constellation of Cancer the Crab between May 2nd and 6th. Use binoculars or a telescope to see this beautiful star cluster just below the planet Mars. The moon will be passing above the planet Mars on May 3rd and just below the planet Mars on May 31st. Venus and Saturn are both in the morning sky, rising around 4 o'clock in the morning in the east. Venus is very bright and easy to see, appearing as the brightest star-like object in that part of the sky. Saturn, while dimmer, is visible to the right of brilliant Venus in early May, but during the month moves up higher into the upper right of Venus during mid to late May. See the moon passing by Saturn on the 22nd, then between Saturn and Venus on the 23rd, and then below the planet Venus on May 24th, all just before sunrise in the east. Looking at constellations this month, facing toward the south, up high, we do have the constellation Leo the Lion, the king of the spring season, marked by two groups of stars. One looks like a backwards question mark, or maybe a sickle shape, and to its east, a triangular group of stars. Below Leo is Virgo the maiden, and the faint constellation of Corvus the crow, that looks like a squashed rectangle. Both Virgo and Corvus are both very faint, although the bright blue-white star Spica is the marker for the constellation Virgo. To the east of Leo, rising in the east, is the bright orange reddish-colored star Arcturus, that's in the constellation of Boötes. Most of the stars in the constellation Boötes are very faint, so you may only be able to see the bright orange glow of Arcturus. Use the constellation Ursa Major up high in the north, the back end, which we usually refer to as the Big Dipper, to create an arc using the handle of the dipper. You can arc to Arcturus and then spike or speed on to Spica in Virgo. And as I like to do is I continue that arc a little bit further, and you can caw to Corvus the crow, low in the southern sky, appearing as that faint squashed rectangular group of stars. Now don't forget, if you can't remember everything I've mentioned in this online edition of Nightwatch, you can grab a copy of our star chart each and every month by visiting adventuresci.org/starcharts. And you can get a star chart with even more information than what I mentioned on here on the online edition of Nightwatch. And don't forget to visit us here at the Sudekum Planetarium for our planetarium shows and other events happening at Adventure Science Center. Visit the website, the main website, at adventuresci.org. And mark your calendars for Saturday, June 21st, next month, when laser shows return in the late afternoon and early evening. We will be presenting Laser Taylor Swift, Laser Prince, and Laser ELO, featuring the music of Electric Light Orchestra. More on those laser shows next time. And until next time, we hope you can join us here at Adventure Science Center and the Sudekum Planetarium, where our mission is to open every mind to the wonders of science and technology, fostering a better understanding of ourselves and the world around us. And until next time, I wish you clear skies.